Hey y'all, it's Melissa at Messy Missy Creates. This week is last week. Yes, did you catch that? This is week 3, and it's coming to you on week 4. I am late, I'm behind, but you know, it's do it when you can, right? This is the Inspired to Create challenge that Allison and I started. Allison at AJ's Inspired Life. And we started it to encourage each other, to inspire each other to create with a whole variety of things apparently. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing tonight. So, and it's nighttime here. I don't know when it is for you, but probably be morning. But I'm going to get started. The word for week 3 was eraser. And some of you have already done it, and that's awesome. I am just a little behind the game. I'm going to put the hashtag. And as always, if you would like to participate, you're welcome to use any or all of our prompts or your own prompts or whatever you feel like creating. And we usually just use each letter. We pick a word each week. We use each letter to pick our prompts for that letter. Like A starts with acorn. Well, acorn starts with A, not vice versa. But anyway, I'm a little tongue-tied today. I'm very tired. I helped my friend move today. And so, yeah, I'm just really tired. Physically tired. Not sleepy tired. But I'm going to create. Anyway, then I figured out a problem. It's the 20th. This is for Wednesday the 20th. Guess what I didn't do? See, the 19th is here and the 21st is here. Guess what I did not do? I did not leave myself room to do my page, my Inspired to Create page. I think I was so excited about passing my drive-in test, I just totally whizzed right on by. And so I'm going to not do it in my journal. I'm going to do it, I'll figure out a way to put it in the journal, but I'm going to take a page from the book. This is the book where I got the pages from. And I'm just going to pick a page. I'm going to pick a different page. Well, how about that one? It's a single page. It doesn't have anything on it. It looks good to me. It's already out. It's not a 2-page. I don't have to rip them apart. Might as well use that one, right? Do I need it for anything else? Let me, you know what? Maybe this is kind of a hard, crusty edge. Think. Hard, crusty edge is not quite one of the prompts. Ragged edge or raw edge is one of my prompts I can choose from. I asked a friend, and she selected several for each letter for me to choose from. So that's what I'm doing. For E, I only wrote down Eeyore for this E because I already knew I wanted to use Eeyore. I love Pooh. I love Piglet and Tigger and Eeyore and the whole gang. Rabbit, of course. And anyway, for R, I can use red, rooster, rabbit, rain, ragged, raw edge, rectangle, red. I already said rooster and red, ragged, rain. Okay. So anyway, I already... oh, mercy. Yeah. Yeah, so I helped my friend who's in a wheelchair. I helped her move. So, well, she had movers to move the big stuff, but helped her move some of the other stuff. And, yeah, that was probably a sight. And if anybody recorded us, I just want a share of the money that you're going to win on America's Funniest Home Videos. Because we were like the blind leading the blind. And I'm going to pull this one just in case I decide not to use that other one. Yeah, you should have seen the two of us trying to carry in her 2 TVs. And her hanging clothes and all the fun things. So I am exhausted, to say the least. But nevertheless, I'm going to create. So, yeah, I might just use this ragged edge. Well, the more I pick at it, the less ragged it is. And it does not have any background other than it's aged. So, already tripping up already. I really have no idea other than Eeyore and probably Rabbit, his friend, you know. And I do have one other picture that I have in mind to use for an S. But I have zero idea yet how I'm going to pull them together. So this is a pretty thick. It actually might be perfect. I'm trying to think of how I would attach it in my journal when I do get it made. And nope, not that day. Not that day, this day. I haven't done any of my journaling yet. Okay, so if I attach it on this side, well, if I attach it on this side, I could do my ragged edge on this side. I guess I could do either. It doesn't really matter. I could flip it this way. So, depending on which way I'm going to put it in, I allow myself enough. I should have left this page blank instead of putting Thursday on here. But I have, even though I haven't finished the page, I have too much on it to pull up. It's been glued for too many days now. Now, I could tip it in like this and split the day. Or I could tip it in over here. So either way, if I use this side and keep this ragged edge on the right, then I should be in the clear. Okay, so I need to orient my page like this. It still feels like more than one page. And I'm just wondering, since it's so thick, is there something else I would rather do with it? You know what I mean? It's okay. I'm going to use it. Just use it. Just do the thing. So this is where it came out of the book. And so it's kind of got that crusty old glue on it. I say crusty like it's a bad thing. It's kind of ragged. And it's where it was attached to another page, probably, or it attached to the page. It was the very front page of the book. So anyway, I think that's going to be my raw edge. So I think that's going to be one of my R's. Now, I tried to do this page yesterday. And as much of a poo lover as I am, I did not have a book with poo in it or Eeyore or any. Well, I had one, and the images were only like an inch tall. So I just had to go to the thrift store to find more books, right? I mean, you know, what better reason to shop or go to the thrift store? So this one, I found these two books right off. There's Rabbit. And I have several pictures of Eeyore. So I have several good size pictures to choose from, a variety of sizes and a variety of expressions. So Rabbit, I have fewer. Now, let me show you. So I don't even have to show you this book necessarily. I already found a bunch. But I got this one anyway because I felt like it was a rescue. And the lady gave it to me. All these front whole, 5, 6, 8 pages were already torn out and taped together. And so I didn't figure anybody else was going to want it. So I figured there's lots of cute little images. Look at the little school bus. Oh, there's an S prompt. But I'm trying to select from, oh yeah, all these are coming out. I'm trying to select from ones that she actually gave me. So anyway, I may not use this one. I think I have enough in here. But let me show you the other. Oh, I never finished reading you all the things. So A, I have acorn, arrow, animal, apple. S, I have stencil, sketch, shiny, stretching, strawberry, sun, sprinkles, and shapes. And another E, I have embossed, ecru, and ebony. And R, I already read you the raw edge and rectangle. Okay, so this would be the third week in a row I'm featuring an adorable little girl if I use it. Isn't she precious? Is there too much of a glare? Let me see. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and tear her out of this magazine because I think I have an idea. And you know, if you've watched any of my videos on these, or any of my collage videos anyway, it has to tell a story. So that's my thing. And let me go ahead, I'm just going to cut out the whole rectangle here, the whole picture, because she is just too cute. Wait, I think it's a girl. It might be a little boy. I don't know. Anyway, he or she is precious. Yeah. So I want to see. Let me kind of cut it straight. All right. So I can get rid of that. This always helps me to figure out, you know, how big my other pictures or other things need to be. So I have, for emboss, if I use embossed, which I'm kind of leaning towards that, I have all kinds of embossing folders, but I already have some in my scrap papers. I already have some pre-embossed scraps, and these have some. This almost feels like rubber. It feels so cool. So I wasn't really sure what I would use. I did not emboss anything to bring it in, so I have the box. I can pull another color if I need it, but I figured that was a good enough variety of colors. And I dropped, hold just a second. Okay, I dropped one of my sprays and I didn't want it to leak, so I'm thinking I'm going to use rabbit, so I'm going to tear this one out. And I also thought about using Rue. And if I can come across a cute little picture of Rue by himself, I mean, this is a little picture, but I don't think there's any other pictures. Now, this is the picture of Eeyore I was thinking about using, except then I saw there's Rue, but see, it's just a little itty bitty picture. Oh, there's Rue. I don't know. I like the rabbit, so let me, unless I change my mind. Okay, so this one right here stole my heart because it's Pooh, like, thinking of Eeyore. So Pooh smiled when he thought of Eeyore's almost happy face. He began to hum. It was so nice to share. It was even nicer when he had a friend like Christopher Robin. He understood about honey pots and bears. Okay. I'm going to put the book to the side because I think I have all out of there I need. Well, unless I change my mind. But even though he or she I'm just going to say she for now. I don't know. I see little mermaids on the, actually I have paper that looks like that, her sheets. Anyway, I'm just going to say she for now. Looks like she could be dreaming, right? Do I need anything on the back? No. And I don't have to mess up this cute little picture of Pooh and Christopher Robin. So I wondered, you know, I have no idea how the other stuff plays into this, but for now, I'm thinking that she might be dreaming of Eeyore. All right, I'll put Pooh and Christopher Robin. And I guess Rabbit could be kind of just right here. I probably won't use Owl. So let me, oop. I don't know if you heard that. My husband just passed by the window outside and he was talking on the phone. And I could hear him. Okay, so I have 2 R's. So I need, if I use this as my raw edge or ragged, I still need another R. So I think unless I change my mind, I think I'm still going to use Rabbit. And I really wasn't sure how much of the, well, I already cut around them pretty close. So I guess I really can't, you know, use the scenery around him because I already cut that one side too close. All right. But I think Let me cut this down a little bit. Very cute, very cute. And I probably will go, yeah, let's do that. Let me use these. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Whew. So, yeah, I'm trying to think what I still need to use. Another E and A. Oh, I have an idea for A if it fits with the picture. There has been a stray acorn on this desk for, I don't know, a month or so. There it is. And I'm like, yay, I finally have a chance to use it. How it fits in with this, I don't know. Other than Rabbit could be giving her an acorn. I don't know. Not sure if I want to cut around that a little bit better, but I'm not sure. But we're going to kind of run with that for a minute and see if we like it. I don't want it to cover her though, because she's just too cute. And for S, I could have used stencil and shiny. I had something shiny ready. Shapes, that would have been easy. What I got stuck on after I found the Eeyore book yesterday, I got stuck on strawberries. I liked in my last video, if you saw all the fruit behind, no, it was vegetables maybe. Yeah, it was tomatoes. And I did that behind the picture, and I thought that was so cute. Or it really just popped. And so I was thinking, I know I have a picture that has strawberries all over the page, and I couldn't find it. This is the best I could do, and I was racking my brain trying to find strawberries. But I still don't have oh, I do have stretching, that's right. I'm wondering if I don't want that in the background here. I don't know what that would have to do with anything, but I don't have a background. And I don't know what, I cleaned my room the other day. I don't know what I did with my stencils. Yeah. All right, so let me see what I have. I have Eeyore, Rabbit, Acorn, Stretching. Oh, okay. If I use Embossed, Ecru and Ebony, I mean, they're just colors. Actually, the page is Ecru. But I was going to try to use one of these. I kind of thought this would almost look like wallpaper behind her. Let me see. Like in her room, maybe. And I didn't cut around her because I kind of wanted it in context. And besides, he kind of covers that up anyway. I wanted to leave her as much in context as I could because, you know, she's stretching, she's in bed, and she's dreaming. So I needed the covers and all of that to show that. So I thought that almost looked like wallpaper back there. Doesn't match a thing other than that's almost like a purple. This is like velvety flowers. Now if I use this one, this is Ecru, but that really doesn't look any different than the paper behind it. Okay, so what am I left with? If I use that, I'm not in love with it. It looks very random on this page so far. I have Eeyore, Rabbit, Acorn, Stretching, Embossed, and Raw Edge or Ragged. So I technically have all of my prompts. I'm not thrilled with them at this moment. So let's, ooh, that's shiny. That's like really shiny. But the pink matches just a little bit better. It matches the ears. And this little blanket is such a cute little pink chenille blanket. And I don't have to use this picture. I can use something shiny or whatever, and I can use a regular Eeyore picture. But since I saw that and it was dreaming, or, you know, it looked like she was dreaming, I guess I could, let's see, 20 minutes in. All right. I mean, otherwise I could get one of the bigger pictures of Eeyore. Like, for example, I mean, here's Eeyore and Roo, but I mean, that's just like putting a book page on my page, right? So this is the other one that I thought about using. And actually, it might be too big for the page. I don't even know if I'm letting you see. I'm sorry. I could use this one, and it'd be like Rabbit talking to him. It would be, if I didn't use the little sleeping girl, I could probably do it like that. And Rabbit could be handing Eeyore the acorn. I don't know. I don't want to cut it out because I like the picture on the back. I like both of them. But I really like this little girl. So let me see if I can make this work. Let me get my box of scraps out and see. Because I did not bring another option for embossed other than what's in this box. Let's see. I have a green and another green. And what is this? Brown. Do we like the brown? Maybe. Believe it or not, maybe. Let me see if we like... Because I had this green. It's a really small green. But it does kind of blend. It does kind of work. That pink, if I had a different pink, not all of these are embossed. I don't know if you can see this is my little box of scraps that I have. My hair in it, sorry. I have kind of a gold. That would have been a good shiny one. I think that's what I don't like about the pink is it's so shiny. So let me see if I have, what about purple? Because, well, Eeyore's kind of purple. It's a really dark purple. I kind of am liking, let me see if I like it any better oriented like that. Not really. Nope, don't like it like that either. I just think the background, I probably should have found my stencils, but I did not. So this is called Making Your Stuff Work. Oh, that's kind of a fall. No. That one back. That's not embossed. That's the one I had. This is textured. It's not really embossed. What else do I have? Whoa. That's like really purple. Don't think I like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. It's not very big. And it's a brighter pink. Do I like that one better? Wait a minute. I could use this. I actually might like that one. But back to this one. I don't think I like the shiny side. But I could use the non-shiny side. I wasn't thinking about that. And... don't know. Well, I guess I might as well try all of them I have out. I went through the trouble of dragging them out because sometimes it's the unsuspected one that you like. That one's so thick and bumpy. I wish you could feel it. It feels like rubber. It's got like this coating on it. So does that brown one. And this ecru and this green one. Did I try this green? Because this green is in some of them. That might actually feel better on my eye. I think because it ties in the little bit of green that's in here and here. And she's dreaming of Eeyore. Maybe Rabbit's talking to her in her sleep. I think I almost like that. Let me put these up because I think I'm okay with that. I'll put these back in. Somewhere I have a video of setting this up. If you're wondering about this, it's got little pieces. Okay, see, like I have other smaller pieces. And I don't think I have... I think I'm liking that green. Yeah. Quit looking. Yet I keep looking. Okay. But kind of like this gold one. I'm going to try this one more time. Because that's what I was kind of thinking, like in my head, was like wallpaper. And that kind of would look like wallpaper. I don't think I like the hot pink as well as I like this green. What do you think? One of these days, I'm going to do one of these live so that you can tell me, yes, use the green, or no, use the pink. All right, I'm going to put this up. I don't think I had any other... I mean, I had more small ones. Okay, quit looking. Keep on looking. There you go. Keep on looking. See, like this one. But I don't think I want it any smaller. No, because I need it to fill up more of the background. Nope, nope, nope. Put the box up. Okay. And I think I'm just going to be okay with this ecru background. But I have the embossing, so I don't need the ecru background. And this, I'm going to keep this ragged edge. And I think she needs to be, yeah, there and there. So I don't think I'm going to cut all that off. It almost looks like he's throwing down the acorn, doesn't it? If I put it like right here. Yeah. I don't know that I like it in his hand totally. But it could look like, it's kind of random, but it could look like it's falling out of his hand. So I kind of like that, and I like that green. That ties it in a little bit better. Okay, what do we think? We like it enough to glue it down? I think so. I'm almost tempted to trim around his ears a little bit more. Not this part, but just around his ears. Why, I don't know, but I'm tempted to. So, might as well. Okay. Alrighty. So let me glue. So this needs to be the first piece I glue down. And it just needs to go like right in here. So hopefully... I rearranged, so if I were a glue stick, where would I be? Right here. This is not the glue stick I was using. Oh. Put him in my drawer. Yeah, the other day I came in, and I think it was last Friday, and I don't know how well this is gonna stick. Man, this is goopy. I should have used wet glue on this, but we'll see what it does. Yeah. I've been trying to keep the air from running all the time. And so I have it turned down a little bit. Maybe too much. Turned up, not down. You know, in the air conditioned world, down means up. Right? I don't think I had any glue. I thought I fixed that. Didn't I fix that? Well, it's all right. It will stick enough. should have put glue on this paper. That rough edge is really tearing up the glue stick. That's part of the problem. Okay, that'll work. All right, so next I need her. I want a little bit of this green edge showing. And normally I would cut around her, but like I said, I want it in contact, so I want her still in the bed. The only thing is I gotta have her over enough that Rabbit is way over here, so I can't leave much of this green showing, but I do want it to show. Well, do I? Yeah. Just a hair. So let me glue her down next. So right about here. Hopefully I can remember that. Yeah, so I cleaned up just my space right here. So, you know, after that, sometimes you can't find stuff. But it felt nice. And then I was tearing through stuff trying to find Eeyore and strawberries. I'm like, what in the world? And so I made a mess again. Okay, so that works. Eeyore's easy. Let me get Rabbit glued down here. All right, Rabbit. And it's not just a rabbit, because, you know, I've done rabbits before. And yes, I had a real rabbit lined up, ready to go if I couldn't find a picture of this rabbit. But his name is Rabbit, isn't it? His actual name is Rabbit. He's not just a rabbit, he's Rabbit. I have loved Pooh. I have a whole, I don't know, whole collection of Pooh stuff. And collected it for years and years. I finally stopped, you know, collecting figurines and stuff because you can only have so many. But I don't know why I keep closing that glue. I know I'm going to need it again. Anyway, I have all these little Pooh figurines and Rabbit. But I also used to collect Precious Moments. And then Precious Moments put out... I mean, I've been collecting those since like the 90s. So this is a long time ago. Precious Moments put out a collection that was Disney. And so there's one where... I think it's a little girl that's holding up her hands like this, like she's doing puppets. And one is Pooh and one is Piglet. And they are so, it's so cute. It was like my two favorite things at the time, you know, in one figurine. So I have, I have one display case or cabinet, curio cabinet, that's what it is. I have one curio cabinet that has all my Pooh stuff, and I have another one that has all of my Precious Moments stuff. Now I don't know what Rabbit is saying to either one of them, but, and I don't know what it would have to do with an acorn. So I haven't quite figured that part of the story out, but I don't know. Rabbits don't eat acorns, I don't think. Donkeys might. I know squirrels do. Yeah. So I think, let's go over it again. So I've got Ragged or Raw Edge. I've got Eeyore. I've got Rabbit. I've got Acorn, Stretching, Embossed, and then my Raw Edge. Yeah. That checks off all the boxes. It feels like it could use a little something else, but I don't exactly know what that would be right off the top of my head. So sometimes less is more. It feels like it has a lot of blank space, but actually in a little composition, that would be called white space, even though white space doesn't have to be the color white or the lack of color white. It can just be blank, or it's a place for your eye to rest, is what they say in art and in collage. So, there. Except I think she's crooked. Okay, don't look at it. But I thought the little dreaming Eeyore was so precious. And the little girl is precious. So maybe Rabbit was trying to give her an acorn in her dream, and that's what woke her up. And then Eeyore was there, you know, too. And maybe Rabbit and Eeyore were having a conversation. Yeah. Okay, I'm reaching at this point to come up with a conversation between a rabbit and a donkey and a sleeping little girl. So I think on that note, I'm going to bid you farewell. So anyway, again, this is Eraser. This is September 2023, week 3. And if you do create something, please use the hashtag inspired, the number 2, create_2023. I know it's long and it's crazy long, but if you type it enough, Instagram and YouTube start remembering it, so it pops it up as an option. I have learned that. And we're building up a little collection of posts and pictures and all that under that hashtag. So anyway, I love seeing what you create, and I love doing this. I mean, I wouldn't have thought to use this picture, and it gave me a reason to use it, and I need to use some of my scraps. And so, yeah, it just kind of gives you an opportunity to create with some different things, and things that you might not use otherwise. So, anyway, I hope that you are all having a great day, and I hope that you try this. If you try it once, you don't like it, you don't have to do it again. If you want to do it this week, you want to wait for a word that inspires you, then that's the name of the game, right? So we just hope that you, oh, and if you want to do it in a glue book or art journal, or I've made cards using the prompts before. So whatever your creative outlet is, or whatever you want to do, it doesn't have to be a collage or a journal page. But here lately, that's what it's ended up being for me anyway. And anyway, I hope that you enjoy this. I hope that you're creating something, even if it's a mess. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.